Hi, you are tuned into another episode of the Business in Shape with Leela podcast. I'm your host Leela, your business magical genie, an online business manager here to grant your operational wishes with systems, processes, and automation hacks that will optimize your workflows, making your coaching business more efficient and saving you hours of time you spend inside your business. Hello. So, if you are active on social media like I am, you have probably noticed a trend, especially on Threads platform. People are sharing their tech stacks, they are discussing the business tools they have stopped using, and they're revealing what they have replaced them with. All of this is going on there. So, I thought it would be fun to share my own tech stack with you. I realized that I have not yet done an episode on what I actually use in my business or I have used it in my client's business. So today I am pulling back the curtain and breaking down my go-to small business tools that help me simplify and streamline operations. We will cover everything I use for my clients in their coaching business and for my business and my podcast as well. So before we dive in, let me ask you this. Are you feeling the strain of growing your own online business? Do you find yourself constantly juggling the task, wishing for more flexibility in your day? You want to pour your energy into your work, yourself, and your personal life without burning out? Then here is the thing. You can build your dream business in a way that fits your current lifestyle. And I am here to show you exactly how. On this podcast, you will learn strategies tailored for ambitious coaches like you who want to be successful leaders and fully present in your personal life, all without the stress and overwhelm. So grab your favorite beverage, your notebook, put in those earbuds, and let's get started. So let's talk about the small business tools that can simplify and streamline your operations. One key here to increase productivity and working smarter, not harder, is by automating and streamlining as much as you can in your business. We need our businesses to continue working for us even when we are not actively present or showing up in our business. So, in this episode, I'm going to break down my small business tools by category: client management, marketing, content creation, and few miscellaneous tools that didn't quite fit elsewhere. So let's get started with my tools for client management. The number one tool is Google Workspace. I absolutely love Google Workspace. I pay around 1500 INR, like around $12 to $15 per month for one email address. It gives me most convenient flexibility because I store pretty much everything I need in my Google Drive, all my podcast episodes, all my YouTube episodes, client folders, and the documents that I have, everything. So for my one-on-one service clients for launch management and OBM, I create a Google Drive folder for each of them where I upload their monthly action plans and share templates and all of that. I also use Google Workspace for appointment scheduling so that I don't have to invest in any other tool for scheduling like Calendly or Acute, anything. I use Google Workspace itself and it has the form also attached so I can add the questions that I want when I'm asking my clients to schedule their calls and all of that. It is absolutely convenient and easy for me. The next tool under client management category is Dubsado. I have to admit that I have a love and hate relationship with Dubsado because when I first started using it, it was perfect. They have had some issues very recently, but they're working them out. But what I love is that you can customize everything and make it on brand. It is where client agreements are and how I invoice clients and where clients can schedule appointments and all of that. I also used client portals feature in Dubsado, which is great for giving clients easy access to their invoices and documents that I wanted to share with them. I have also set up Dubsados for many of my clients as part of their coaching business because most of the times they are working one-on-one coaching programs for their clients. So Dubsado is absolutely easy for them to use when it comes to invoices, contracts, and proposals and all of that. The next tool I love and use are two tools actually, Voxer and Telegram. For client communication, I was using Voxer and now I'm using more of Telegram. So Voxer is like a walkie-talkie app, but also has text option. It is a great way to give clients quick access to me without sharing my phone number or any personal details. Now I'm more of using Telegram for my client communication. And also I use for the larger groups in my clients' businesses. or when you're hosting challenges, all of that, because it is so easy to keep track of where messages left off. The next tool that I have used more commonly is Podia. This is where most of my clients house their courses and digital products. Now, of course, a lot of my clients are using different other options like Systemy. They are using Wix programs, and a lot of people are using Graphy. So there are different variations. But I have worked with Podia and Systemy more compared to any other course platforms, and both are very user friendly and had. Especially Podia has features like timed access and easy coupon creation and all of that. Systemy also has, but I really like Podia's interface compared to Systemy. But Systemy is very pocket friendly and it offers much more than Podia. And you can even build a website or blog on either Podia or Systemy if you want. And the next tool I most use is LastPass. This is for safely sharing the passwords. I use it personally also because I don't want to remember all my passwords in my brain. And I don't want to use that space in my brain. Also, I don't want to use the same password for all the platforms. That's also another reason. And it is very great tool for securely sharing access with clients or team members or anything. So you must check out LastPass. The last tool that I wanted to talk about under client management category is Stripe. This is my payment processor. And for a lot of my clients also, we have used Stripe as the payment processor, and it integrates very well with Dubsado. It integrates well with Podia. It integrates well with ConvertKit. It integrates well with Gumroad, many other things. So I haven't had any issues with Stripe so far, either in my business or in my client's business. And I also like that you can often have the payments processed immediately and then deposited into your bank account. So now let's get into the business tools that I use for marketing and content creation. Obviously, the number one is Canva. I have had Canva Pro since I first started my business in 2020. And I use it to create graphics for social media and email headers and a lot of my clients' graphics. And we have created banners, Facebook banners, and many more. And workbooks, resources, whatnot. So I love that the brand kit feature in Canva, where you can upload your logos and it's absolutely easy to apply those colors and then all of that. And the next one is ConvertKit. This is my favorite email marketing. Of course, I like ActiveCampaign also, but ConvertKit is truly built for the business owners with great features for automations, list segmentation, and even selling digital products. And the next tool I commonly use is ShowIt or Wix. I use ShowIt for some of my clients' websites, and then Wix also for some of my clients' website. I personally use Wix for my website, and it is integrated very well with the blog and all of that. And what I love about ShowIt is that it's really easy to use if you are new to web design, and it doesn't require any coding basically. And the next tool I want to talk about under marketing and content creation is Trello or Asana. Both are equal level for me. Trello is very basic and Asana has a little more visually appealing tool. You can use this for any project management stuff. I have tried others also like ClickUp and Notion and all of that, but I like the Trello the best when it comes to simplicity. And the next preference is Asana if you are okay for the little bit advanced kind of visual features. All of my content creation from podcast to Instagram to YouTube is organized in Asana. Now, when it comes to podcast specific tools, I majorly use Zoom to record my podcast and then use Filmora for editing. But when I worked with my clients for the podcast specific task, I have used a couple of tools like Zencaster, because where we use this for recording both solo episodes and interviews as well. It records separate tracks for the guests and automatically uploads files to Google Drive as well. And the next tool I have used it for my client's podcast is Captivate. That was for one of my clients' podcast hosting platform. It has great features for monetizing your podcast, so you must check it out. And then the next tool I have most commonly used it when it comes to podcasts is Audacity. This is a free software and it is amazing for editing podcast episodes. And of course, now Riverside also have come from Spotify. You must check that. And then I also used the tool called Aphonic that helps level out your audio so you don't have dramatic volume changes in your episodes. So go and check that out. And the last tool I wanted to talk about under podcast management is something that I have used it for a couple of clients, that is Castos. I have used this for transcriptions, and it also provides AI generated content ideas based on your episode. And finally, my two miscellaneous tools that didn't fit anywhere in these categories are Grammarly and Wave Accounting. I use the Chrome extension of Grammarly to catch typos and grammar mistakes in the emails and in the content that I'm creating. And the next one is Wave Accounting. This is what I currently use for many of my clients who are coaches for their bookkeeping, though some of them are planning to switch to QuickBooks. I really like Wave Accounting. I know this list sounds like a lot, but honestly, so many of these things integrate together and work seamlessly in your business. It's not me constantly doing all these different things because I have set everything up to work efficiently. So I would love to know, do you use any of the same tools as me, or what tools are you using instead? I love to hear what people are using to run their businesses because I am a tech nerd and I would love to explore all the new tools out there, and send me a message and letting me know your tech stack. All right, so that's a wrap on today's episode. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to hang with me on this episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, will you do me a small favor by following the podcast and leaving a review? So hitting that follow button and sharing your thoughts are the best ways to ensure the other entrepreneurs like you find this show. So your review also let me know if you are enjoying this podcast and then what kind of content that you are absolutely loving it. All right, so I will catch you in the next episode of Business in Shape with Leela. Until then, bye bye.